Today's convoy was held in the half-mile of no man's land between the two sides, while the Israelis searched each vehicle. The search was pretty thorough, since all the supplies had originated in Cairo. But nothing suspicious was found, and the Swedish colonel in charge was allowed to move forward. While this went on, Israeli forward troops, remarkably few of them on the ceasefire line itself, watched the enemy positions up the road. The convoy was in two parts and carried considerable quantities of food and water. The Israeli presence on the West Bank is now a massive one. Great truck parks line the canal, and vast numbers of captured Egyptian vehicles are now in Israeli service. And many of them are now decorated with Egyptian pictures and liberated regimental insignia. There is a notable absence of Egyptian civilians. All day today, we saw only 3 Suez dock workers walking towards Cairo. They said they'd had no water for 7 days, and whether this was one of the exaggerations of war or not, the Israelis readily produced their water bottles and filled the Egyptians' tin cans. The first large force of United Nations troops came down the Cairo road in a long convoy bound for the city of Suez. They were all several varieties of Scandinavians, and they all looked impossibly smart compared with the Israelis after their weeks of war. Tonight the troops are in the center of Suez. The Israelis are still in force on the outskirts, but would not allow us beyond a point about half a mile from the center, for what they called various good reasons. Testing. Anthony Carthew, ITN, with the Israelis inside Egypt.